out, please welcome to cage side, in the blue corner, Giles Richards.
Well, Dean, with possibly the greatest cheers here all night long, the greatest applause and the biggest amounts of shout, it's Giles Richards from the Fight Academy in Yeovil, here in this lightweight K1 rules bout, making his entrance at the O2.
Indeed, and the word around the locker room is he is a game fighter. What I mean by that, Chris, he comes to fight, no running away, covering up when he doesn't need to, doesn't waste any time.
And the man from Somerset, as you said, is renowned for putting on a performance where he never backs down. He also has been known, Dean, to control the distance with that signature Muay Thai teep.
Yeah, he does it brilliantly. He alleviates the time to come in with heavy shots as well. A lot of guys who use the teep kick their guy backwards and won't follow up with anything, but he comes in with big, heavy shots, good in and out movement also, and his head movement, is really good, usually the right slip.
Now we know he's a definite body shot hunter. We've seen it in previous performances where he has actually finished guys with that technique. When he smells blood, he goes in for the kill. This guy's exciting to the max.
And his opponent, please welcome to cage side, Chase Burnett.
But if there was anybody with a highlight reel to take on a guy like Giles Richards, it's Chase Burnett, Dean. Coming off that big 10-second head kick KO win in his previous performance that really put this young man from Bournemouth in the Phoenix fight team on the map.
Definitely. Chase has been with Phoenix 18 months thus far. Again, like you said, the 10-second head kick. That is crazy to come out and knock a guy out in 10 seconds with a head kick. Both these guys are really aggressive. It's going to be a bottle fight. I don't think either have had this sort of fight before, so they're really it's going to be the clash of the titans in there tonight, Chris.
And both known, as you said, with an attacking style. But when you come up with a performance and you finish a guy like Ryan Cuff with one shot, one head kick, you got to have confidence. You know you have the experience to do it and execute. Let's see what happens when these two clash, as you said, Dean. It's going to be a fascinating matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, Phoenix Fight Night Series 27 presents three 3-minute rounds in the professional K1 division at 70 kilograms. This bout is sponsored by NRG. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this man weighed in at 70.1 kilograms and fights out of Fight Academy Yeovil from Yeovil, Somerset, Giles Richards. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this man weighed in at 69.5 kilograms and fights out of Phoenix MMA, Bournemouth's very own Chase Burnett. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Nash Keshwala.
And as these two go chin to chin in the stare down, fighting out of the red corner, it's Chase Burnett from Phoenix MMA. His opponent at 70 kilograms in this Pro K1 rules matchup. In the blue corner, Giles Richards from Fight Academy Yeovil. And the two Englishmen are ready for war, Dean.
I'm sat back, ready to see what these guys will offer. Again, like we said before, they've not been in this type of fight before, so it's interesting to see the outcome and how they deal. Wow, some big, heavy shots there from Burnett.
And Burnett dishing out the pain and punishment, forcing Giles Richards to cover all Chase Burnett so far, Dean.
Richards doing a good job of stopping those powerful shots coming through, but he really needs to throw something back. He needs Burnett to think, I can't keep coming in and just teeing off.
And high-level stuff. I mean, the way that you notice Chase Burnett has that leg dexterity and flexibility. A guy who can throw a spinning wheel kick like that. A guy who can throw head kicks like we just saw a moment ago. This guy's a phenom.
Really impressed with his lateral movement there. Excellent agility. He seems to cross his feet over, though, that could land him in trouble. If Richards lands a heavy shot, it tends to wobble you to the mat because you can't stand up and don't have a good base.
And looking good so far is Chase Burnett, but as we said, Richards, his opponent, the young man from Somerset, we know is a game guy. And there's that teep we were looking for.
Burnett did a good job of circling off there. Nice right hook by Burnett. He's doing a really good job of laterally moved out in these ways. I don't think Richards thus far has an answer for Burnett's elusive movement, Chris.
And impressive stuff.
Oh!
Wow! It's the head kick reply from Giles Richards. And he has floored Chase Burnett with his own poison, Dean.
10-second knockout, and he's, like you said, given, oh my goodness, he's wobbly feet there. Richards has given the own poison to his opponent in Burnett, and he has wobbly feet. Richards needs to smell this blood and headhunt. Heavy shots, heavy kicks, back his opponent up.
And earning the respect at a moment's notice is Giles Richards. And he really showed off his composure and fortitude in weathering the early onslaught from Burnett. Man, that was a strike. That was almost a home run, Dean.
That was exceptional to watch. Burnett, I've noticed, is dropping his hands as he comes out, like again there, comes out of the clinch, or even shots. If Richards telegraphs that, notices that, he could put a nice overhand right in, or indeed again, another head kick.
And would you look at the intensity in Giles Richards? Man, you can see, as you said, Dean, you can see he has tasted and smelled, envisioned that domination that he seeks. One strike can change it all, and that's what makes K1 rules so exciting.
Richards definitely smells blood. The momentum of the fight has definitely switched here. Richards is the one pressing forward, landing decisive body shots, insane combinations, just teeing off at his opponent.
And rising, as you said, in momentum, to the point where actually Burnett just held onto his legs. Getting another warning here for excessive clinching. That's what a ref's doing here. I think he's still hurt, Dean. That's why he grabbed his legs. And the ref's checking here to make sure whether or not he can continue. He says, okay, that's it.
Oh, that's
it. Wow. Nearly saved by the bell was Chase Burnett, but Giles Richards. I believe it was that head kick, Dean. It was a domino effect, and the crowd roars with approval. If you take a look at the replay there, that was picture-perfect timing. It only takes one, Dean, and even if it doesn't end the fight, as we said, it can be the straw that breaks the elephant's back.
Wasn't able to shrug that big head kick off. Again, if you say, you watch the replay, effective placement, perfect alleviation of the shin down there at an angle, brilliant connection, drops his opponent.
Our referee called a stoppage to this bout at the end of the first round, and has disqualified the fighter in the red corner for unsportsmanlike conduct. So your winner in the blue corner, Giles Richards.